Hey everybody, so today I will be teaching y'all how to yield grade a beef carcass. A yield grade is the percentage of closely trimmed retail cuts that will come from this carcass. So first you have to get yourself a beef carcass. I'm going to make that one here. So then secondly, we have to think of our 4 factors for yield grading, which is preliminary yield grade, which is also known as the PYG, which is the fat opposite of the ribeye. Then you take into account the ribeye area, which is the area of the ribeye. Then it is the hot carcass weight, which is given to you on this tag, and kidney, pelvic, and heart fat percentage, which is also given to you on the tag. So first, you gotta take this little grid or probe. It's called a probe, and it's like a little ruler, and you go 3/4 of the way up the ribeye. So you cut it in half, and then you cut it in half again, and so it's about right here, and you go from here. So its PYG is about a 3.4. So you take your little grid out over here, and you go 3.4. So the next thing we're gonna do is we're gonna take this grid and we're gonna place it on top of the ribeye and count these dots. 10 of these dots is equal to 1 square inch. So you're gonna take your bolt edge and you're gonna place it alongside the back of the ribeye. This square right here is 8 square inches. So you have 8, then each one of these lines is 1. So there's 9. And then this little box over here is 2. So that makes it 10, 11. And this one is 1. So that makes it 12. We then count the remaining dots that are filled in with ribeye. So then you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28. So that is equal to 2.8. So you take your 12 from the beginning and you add 2.8, which makes us a 14.8 ribeye. So then you come over here and you're writing everything. We then take the hot carcass weight, which is given to you, and you write it in your little grid over here, and your KPH, which is 3.0. So 3.0%. After you get all these numbers, there are adjustments. So you start with this number, which is the 3.4. Then on your ribeye area, 11-inch ribeye is an average, so you make no adjustments. Every 0.3 inches above 11, you add a plus 0.1. So I take 14.8 and I subtract 11 to get a 3.8. I then divide that by 0.3, which gets me a 1. And then you always round to the nearest multiple of 3, so that makes us a 9, so it's a 1.3, so we will be adding 1.3. On the hard carcass weight, 600 is an average, and so then you make no adjustment. And then for every quarter, you add a 0.1. So if you add, since it's 800, that is then 8 quarters, you add a 0.8. And then for KPH, the average is a 3.5%. So every time you go down, every time you go down a 0.5, you subtract 1, or up a 0.5, you add a 0.1. So since this is a 3.0, we're going to subtract a 0.1. You were right. I have made a mistake. For ribeye area, when you go up, you subtract. So this is a negative 1.3. So then we do the math. So 3.4 minus a 1.3 is a 2.1, plus a 0.8 is a 2.9, minus 0.1 is a 2.8, and that will be our final yield grade from this carcass. Thank you very much. Y'all have a great day.